Hey everyone, so we are back. Want to listen some music together.
Hmm.
Are you
You
ready?
shared the song with me, I think, couple of days ago because it's just recently released.
Yeah, so we are listening to "FALTU PYAR," "FALTU PYAR"
Hmm.
by Hasan Raheem and Natasha Noorani, and music is probably produced by Talal Qureshi.
Talal Qureshi.
Yeah, it's a very fun track.
Hmm.
Not my kind of music, but I loved it. Somehow it got hold of me. So let's listen to it together.
Yep. Let's start.
All right. Three, two, one, play.
हेलो हाँ हसन where are you कितनी देर से
I'm on the way यार बस आधा घंटा दे
चल फिर
Very retro video, but high quality, good quality production.
Fefo.
तेरे बिना दिल और जहाँ खाली लगे हाँ सारे मेरे ख्वाब तेरे नाम से हो रही रवा नाज भी तेरा नाम रक्स करे रूह मेरी इस तरह अंदाज की क्या ही बात बेबस किए मेरा लम्हा क्यों मेरी बातें असर ना करे तुझको मेरी जान यूं मेरे जिगर के टुकड़े बता मुझको क्या चाहती तू प्यार मोहब्बत के अल्फाज कर तो शुरू हो ये कोई साजिश नहीं तू तमन्ना मेरी
तेरे झूठे अल्फाज डोंबे के पास बातें सारी बेकार जा रे ये दो दिन का फालतू प्यार एक पल का भरोसा करूं क्यों मेरी जान जा रे अब कहाँ मैं जाऊं ना तेरी बाहों से पाऊं क्या दुखी को देख के हुई रवाना एक ही रास्ता पर बात के खिलाफ बोले मेरे अपने ख्वाब लाते मेरा नाम तेरा मेरा ना हिस्सा
यूं मेरी बातें असर ना करे तुझको मेरी जान यूं मेरे जिगर के टुकड़े बता मुझको क्या चाहती तू प्यार मोहब्बत के अल्फाज कर तो शुरू
I love the lyrics.
ये कोई साजिश नहीं तू तमन्ना मेरी
तेरे झूठे अल्फाज डोंबे के पास बातें सारी बेकार जा रे ये दो दिन का फालतू प्यार एक पल का भरोसा करूं क्यों मेरी जान जा रे
I love how she's sitting there like a queen.
है काबिल का विषय भारी तेरे संग दिन मुश्किल ऐसे क्यों ना करूं
तेरे लगे तेरे बिन हर दिन सांसें चली सारी तेरे लिए तेरे बिन दिन मुश्किल ऐसे तो ना करो क्यों मेरी पलकें झपकने ना देती हो जाने जा यूं all this time baby that I've been waiting I still wait for you मेरी आंखों की ठंडक का रास्ता है तू ये कोई साजिश नहीं तू तमन्ना मेरी
Hey, Talal Qureshi.
कर ले इकरार don't play your cards you मेरा प्यार baby don't you leave तेरा सुरूर give up that mood you मेरा प्यार baby don't you ऐसे तो ना करो
ऐसे क्यों ना करूं
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 Lovely chemistry. Alrighty.
Okay, it was a fun song. It was really fun song. I have heard it a couple of times since you shared it with me. But I have some good and some bad, some things which did not sit with me well, which I will discuss. But you go first.
I love it. I love it. So, absolutely love it. Natasha Noorani is a queen, total queen in this track in this video. Uh, I mean, there are a couple of things that I really love about this. First of all, the music was very catchy. It's a proper popular culture song, proper
Mm-hmm.
popular, which you call pop music, right?
Mm-hmm.
Proper pop culture. Why? It's gonna I mean, in popular culture, this will be used a lot. You know, the phrases, the lyrics like "मेरे जिगर के टुकड़े," you know, or "ऐसे तो ना करो, ऐसे तो ना
Mm-hmm.
करो, ऐसा क्यों ना करूं." You know,
Mm-hmm.
these phrases, although they are used very commonly in our household, like our parents used to call us "jigar ke tukde," you know,
Mm-hmm.
"dil ke tukde," "jigar ke tukde,"
Mm-hmm.
like this. But now, a lot of teens, a lot of young folk will start using these phrases. You know, "मेरे जिगर के टुकड़े ऐसे तो ना करो."
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so I think these kind of tracks, these are kind of pop music, which influences the culture, the subcultures a lot. I think this is one of the track. It will have a huge impact. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
already, already, if you go on his Twitter and if you check the mentions and the comments under his tweets, a
Mm-hmm.
lot of girls are calling him or saying to him "मेरे जिगर के टुकड़े," you know.
Mm-hmm.
So this is something that I expect. I loved how he used these phrases.
Mm-hmm.
And Natasha Noorani, I absolutely loved. I love him. I love her.
Mm-hmm.
The way she was sitting in the car, her posture, her attitude, her acting,
Mm-hmm.
and her lyrics, the
Yeah.
chemistry between them. Hasan Raheem was, I mean, extremely, I would say, cute. I
Mm-hmm.
don't have that kind of eye, but still, I mean, yeah, you
Yeah.
go. Tell
All
me.
right. So I agree with the points that you have mentioned. It's a good pop song, and Hasan Rahim already is a sensation among the youth, right, in our country. So he knows what kind of music to produce, what is basically popular with the teens, with the youth in general, and he does it pretty well. I mean, he has a certain following, and that shows in this particular music video as well. So, first of all, I'll touch upon the good part, which I loved about this particular song. The first thing was the falsetto singing of Hassan Rain. So he was constantly singing in falsetto throughout the song. First of all,
As he
it
does.
as he does. First of all, it fits the genre of the song. Secondly, it was done really well by Hassan Rahim, and kudos to him for that. And his voice has become kind of unique in this particular genre or space, I would say. Second thing, Natasha Noorani, as you mentioned, a fresh inclusion. I haven't heard her before, but she was a breath of fresh air in the song. She had the attitude in her voice. So we often talk about on this channel that the voice is one thing, but the way you sing or the attitude that you bring within your voice is equally important, right? And that's what Natasha Noorani did amazingly well in this particular song. She had the right attitude, which was required for the song. The constant
The
rebuttal,
playfulness, the
the
tease.
playfulness, yeah, the rebuttal that she was having with Hassan Rahim, the chemistry was top notch, as you mentioned. And the last thing that I want to mention, which was really good for me, is Talal Qureshi.
Yeah,
So he
absolutely.
experiments a lot, and his beats are most of the time very catchy. You have to give him for that, right? When it comes to EDM music scene, then I remember I started to enjoy the music of a duo called Somewhat Super, based in Pakistan. And Talal Qureshi is the next one whose work I enjoy when it comes to EDM music, right? What I would like to see him is basically um, try to blend the EDM genre with other genres of the music as well, which I'm sure he must be trying to do and he must be doing. I'm not really that much deep into his work, but I would like to see him blending EDM genre with other kinds of music as well. And I think he will rock that particular scene as well. He's one for the EDM music space, I would say. Excuse me. So yeah, these are the things which I loved about this particular track. The thing that did not sit well with me is the vibe of this particular song is very similar to Spanish or Latino music. If you listen to the
Mm-hmm.
acoustic on the beats, I don't know why. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't know why. But I kind of got the feeling that I have heard these beats or the acoustic guitar somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
Not completely taken, but maybe some inspiration has been taken. And I mean, I'm not the one to judge, but this is something that many musicians take influence or they have some inspirations from other musicians, and which is fine. But that bit only did not sit well with me. Other than that, this is a very good popular track, and these thoughts are again very subjective based on the music taste that we have, right?
Sometimes when you have a feeling that one of the notes, like couplets of the notes, some beat is taken or inspired by something that you've already heard, or you
Mm-hmm.
cannot place, okay, where did I hear this? It's something that I've already heard. It bothers you. It starts bothering you a lot, right? But
Mm-hmm.
unless and until you do find it, that okay, this is what I had in mind when I was hearing the song, right? And then
Mm-hmm.
you draw similarities or parallels or
Mm-hmm.
inspiration, as you call it, and then you realize, okay, yeah, it's similar, slightly similar, or absolutely similar, in those categories. Until then, yes, it keeps bothering. So I heard Ye Dunia from Coke Studio,
Mm-hmm.
and I told you, right, the first time I heard
Yeah, you
it,
told me.
I said that okay, it's an incredible track, but it just bothers
Mm-hmm.
me a lot. It bothers
Mm-hmm.
me a lot because it reminds me of something that I just cannot place my finger on. I couldn't find that thing that it reminded me of,
Mm-hmm.
metaphorically. So, anyways, um, I I didn't think so. I mean, personally, I didn't think that it had any similarities with anything. All Yes, they have used a lot of elements
Mm-hmm.
that might make you feel that okay, it's more of a Latin, it is giving a Latin vibe or EDM vibe,
Mm-hmm.
everything. But for me, it's a very lovely, fun song. It has
Mm-hmm.
this amazing teasing playfulness, especially in both of them, from both of them,
Both of them,
Hassan
both of
and
them.
Natasha, both of them.
Mm-hmm.
There were some minute details that I really loved. Um, Part of music, part of singing, that I cannot point out because I am a very bad singer, right? And if I make those noises, they will come out very wrong, very wrong. So, yeah, I would love to hear what people think of this song, especially from foreign countries.
Mm-hmm.
How do they perceive it? How do they perceive their music? So
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I can
Uh,
already imagine this song being part of Instagram reels and stories.
oh yes, oh yes. So yes. ऐसे तो ना करो मेरे जिगर के टुकड़े. It's gonna yeah. I would see. I mean, I'm not of a reels and or stories kind of person,
Mm.
but I know that they will like flood.
Yeah,
All
true.
right, all right. So that's it from me.
Yep. Let's conclude it then.
Let's conclude it then. Everyone, we would listen to something else.
Yeah, we will.
That's all right.
See you there.